IELTS Part 116. Well, we have a beginner's class on Saturday from 9 a.m. morning until 2 in the afternoon. 9 until 2, that's a long class. We also have private tutors. Actually, I usually recommend private tutors because they give you individualized attention. You are the only student in the class. So the tutor teaches you accounting to your specific needs. It is really it is really satisfying the way I can supervise. I usually recommend private tutors because they give individualized attention. You are the only student in the class, so the tutor teaches you according to your specific needs. It in reality, it really is the best way to learn a language. It sounds great. It 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 sounds great idea. A lot that way did not. A lot way that we did not, and that is absolutely true. So they gave you individualized attention. It's really the best way to learn a language. It sounds great. I'd learn a lot that way, won't I? You really would, and it's a very convenient. You can arrange to meet with your tutor. Fantastic. How do I sign up? Kathy Green, well, how many hours a week do you want to study? We usually recommend 3 to 5 hours a week for a minimum of 4 weeks. Mark Winston, okay, I'll stop these 3 hours a week. Kathy Green, great. You can send us a check to cover the first week of the classes, or you can pay now by credit card. 3 hours of private classes come out $300 plus a $25 registration fee. $300, that is also a class, and it's certainly worth it. You'll be studying with a native speaker of Japanese, and all our tutors are professionally trained in the latest teaching methods. You will get all our nations, our tutors are professionally trained in the latest teaching method. You will be getting the best instruction money can buy, but $100 a class, that's over $1,000 for a month of classes. I'm sorry, but I just can't do that. Then take Saturday class, it's only $300 a month, and it's small. There will be only 4 or 5 students in it. Yes, just bring your check to the first class. See you next Saturday. Sometimes it becomes very difficult to record for personal needs as well. Audio fades as a last speaker continues to speak. Narrator, that is the end of section 1. Now you have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn on to section 2 on page 238. You will hear a guided tour of an old mansion. First you have some First you have some time to look at questions 11 to 13, page 238. Good afternoon. My name is Barbara Wilson, and I will be your guide for today's tour of Summer Mansion. As a reminder, before we begin, we ask that you not take photographs inside building, and please turn off your cell phones during the tour. Also, we request you that to refrain from eating as well as drinking inside the mansion. Refreshments will be available at the end of the cafe. All refreshments will be available at the end of the tour in the cafe next to the garden. Now listen and answer questions 14 to 20. Now begin. Here we are at the main entrance. You will notice the elaborate Italian frieze installed by the original owner when the mansion was built in 1810. To the left of this entrance is the main living room. This was used by summer family for entertaining guests, particularly for their tea parties. They were famous for the area. They were famous for the area, and that's what they get along with it. To the left of the entrance